Hey everyone, it's Lamberman here and welcome to Minecraft in VR. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This doesn't look like Ray Trace Minecraft, but we'll get to that very soon. So I am playing Vivecraft, which is a mod for the Java version of Minecraft, which has been around for a few years now, and one of the big things is that it's built on top of Optifine, which means that it does have shader support. And you've probably seen that ray tracing shader floating around that makes Minecraft look super cool. So I thought to myself, let's see if I can get it running in VR. So I got a fresh new world that I've created, just playing in creative mode right now so I don't die. We actually spawned on a pretty awesome little island that has a village on it. Like, I've never seen this kind of seed before, where it's just an island with a village on it. It's pretty cool. Got lots of ocean around as well, so we'll be able to see how cool the water looks in just 1 second. So let's land right here in the middle, right beside the town bell. And let's go ahead and enable the shader. Now I got a bunch of shaders installed, and I'll be showing off some of those a bit later, but the one that I'm after is this one right here. SEUS PTGI. So, here we are. This is ray traced Minecraft in VR. Now you probably noticed that, yeah, the frame rate is just plummeted. Like right now I'm getting about 15 frames per second. When I'm recording, I'm usually getting around between 15 to 20. And honestly, it's not what I would call playable, but it does look super cool. And it is a cool look at like where graphics are probably going to be in like the next 5 years. I mean, I reckon it's going to take that long before we can actually run this kind of thing in 90 frames per second. And yeah, just look at it. The water is awesome. The lighting is fantastic. It's just mind-blowing. Just go for a little bit of a fly around the village. Try to keep my head as steady as possible so as to not make people feel sick. Thankfully, I'm not prone to VR sickness because, you know, playing this in like 15 frames per second is... it's a bad idea. It's gonna make pretty much anyone sick. So this shader's got all kinds of effects built into it, like eye brightness adjustment, whatever you want to call that. So if I go into a darker spot, say the inside of this house, my eyes will slowly adjust, things will slowly become brighter, and then... what are you doing, you sheep? Oh, I can hit that through the wall. Okay. Once your eyes have adjusted, if I go back out, everything is super bright, and then it just fades back down to a normal level. So that is pretty awesome. And then we got like fully dynamic lights and shadows cast off of everything. As that sun starts to go down, it's going to look pretty awesome. And then we've also got ray trace reflections as well. So you can see some pretty accurate reflections of the trees and the water, of the house, or of the whole village actually, the islands and everything. And that is just so cool. But I'll show you my favorite part of this shader, which is not actually any of the lighting or any of the stuff up here, but it's actually underwater. This underwater looks amazing. Like, we got proper sun rays and everything, God rays from the waves, and it's like fully volumetric, so I can like... they work properly, like they would in real life. So you can even see it off of the seaweed as well. I mean, my frame rate's probably tanking even further. Let's have a look, if I can read that. Still at about 14 frames per second. It's gonna look super weird on the video later on. But yeah, the underwater in this game with this shader pack is amazing. It's mind-blowing. It's like, I so wish we had computers powerful enough now to actually play this. Like if I was playing without the recording, without the first-person mirror turned on, I'd be getting around 25 to 30 frames per second, which is a bit better, but it's still not all that great. Oh, it's getting pretty dark. Hold up, we're gonna have to get the torch out. But yeah, it does also have dynamic lights from the torches as well. And now that it's nighttime, we'll be able to show that off better. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this village, see how it looks at night. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. That's actually amazing. What are you doing in the garden? Hold up, hold up. Let's try some combat. Yeah, it's okay. Could be a whole lot better. But man, I so cannot wait for graphics cards to catch up. Like, I so wish I could just play this as it is now. But you know, 15 frames per second, I can tank it, but I'm sort of scared. It's like, how sick am I gonna get if I play for like an hour at 15 frames per second? But I'm just gonna have to be super patient because I reckon we're probably still a good 3-4 years away from being able to do this kind of thing at like a solid 90 frames per second. But with ray tracing starting to become a thing with RTX and the next generation of consoles, hopefully we see some pretty decent performance improvements in that time. Oi, what are you doing on the land? You're supposed to be drowned. Get back in. Oh, the sword went right through him because of the frame rate. Man, this seed is actually really awesome. I'm probably gonna have to come back and play this on survival. Without the shaders, obviously. Because it's like, there's this village on an island, and there's like all these massive underwater caves under here. If I get my torch out, have a quick look. Yeah, there is a lot of cool terrain around here. If you can see that, it's pretty dark. Oh yep, there come those sun rays again, those god rays. Actually, it's not really sun rays if it's the moon, is it? Like, I'm thinking I could probably even build like a secret underwater lair down here. Have like a cool entrance into the side of the mountain. Man, I'm so gonna get addicted to this game again. What are you doing stuck in the... What even is this supposed to be? I saw some village... There's a fox stuck in the other one. Okay. Let's fix this up. What on earth is that even supposed to be? Let's see. Yeah, we're still getting about 15 frames per second. Ooh, that is moist. That is super moist. It's like, so real, I can almost feel it. Oh, and there's ripples on the water as well. Oh, that is so cool. And it's wet on the docks as well. Makes me feel like I'm gonna slip over. Gotta watch my step. Well, there we go, we're good. Huh. We've even got a coral forest around here. The seed's got pretty much everything at the world spawn. Oh, what is this? Hold up, what have we got down here? Hey, we got a massive ravine. And some lava. No, magma. Interesting. Let's have a quick look down here. Haven't properly explored a cave yet. Oh, we're in water. Okay, let's keep going through. Oh no, the rest of it's submerged. Okay. That's cool. That is pretty cool. But, how do I get out of here? Over there. What was that? What is that noise? So many noises I just don't recognize. Oh wait, what have we got in here? We got some lava? Ooh, that is cool. The natural lighting. The way it lights up everything. You know what? I'm curious. What's it gonna look like if I try to swim in the lava? Oh, it's not deep enough. Can I stick my head under? Well, that's kind of weird. I don't know how weird it's looking for you on your screen, but it's looking pretty weird on my screen. And I've got fire on me, which isn't showing up properly. Ugh, let's get out of that. Man, just look at it. Reflecting off the water even. Oh, that is so pretty. Whoa, that is a lot of lava. Holy crap. And I thought the last lava fall that I found was impressive. Damn. That lights up so much of the surrounding area. That is crazy. Just look at it. Imagine having a base hidden behind that lava fall. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so there's one last area I need to check out before I switch the shaders off. And you can probably guess where that is. See if I can remember how to build this. That should be the right size. Alright. Ooh, shiny. I can't see the water through it. But, let's make our way to the Nether. Okay, this is actually super spooky. I just gotta wait for the lava to load. but I can barely see anything. Oof. This is cool. This is actually super cool. This is what the Nether should look like in normal Minecraft. Okay, let's see. I need a torch. Oh, I can just see my UI. Okay, let's go for a quick wander. See what we can see. This seed's got everything. We've even got the fortress like right here, just around the corner from my my portal. Let's have a very brief look down here. See if we can find a blaze. I want to see how much they light up their surrounds. Man, this is so creepy though. It's just so dark. Once you get proper lighting, it just becomes so much more atmospheric. We're getting a slightly better frame rate down here as well. Getting about 20 frames now instead of 15. Oh yeah, that sounds like the blazes I was after. Oh, they don't actually light up the environment. Interesting. Oh well. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping they would just like light up everything. That would look super awesome if they did. But I think that's pretty much all there is to see in the Nether. Let's see if we can find our way back to the portal. Now, it should be over this way, I think. Around here. Potentially down here. But also probably not. Oh well, I'm totally lost. We're gonna need to build another portal out of here. Alright, so we're back at the village again. And that was a very, very quick look at what ray tracing in Minecraft looks like. I don't think I would actually try this again. It's not very playable. Like if I had a beefier computer, like I'm running a 1080 Ti, and going to a 2080 Ti will have a little bit of a benefit, but if I could get it up to like maybe 30 frames per second, I would potentially consider that playable. That's still like nowhere near what's recommended for VR. But I will show you very quickly a different shader pack. It's not ray traced, but it still looks pretty cool. So here's my list of shaders again. I've been playing around with ones called Sealder's Vibrant Shaders. Now there's different like presets for it, but I'm going to jump over to medium. And yes, this is Sealder's Vibrant Shaders. Not quite as cool as the ray tracing, I mean especially with the water. The water's kind of like underwhelming compared to the ray traced one. But it is definitely a whole lot more playable. Like right now I'm hitting about 60 frames per second. So if you are looking for a shader pack for Minecraft in VR, I can definitely recommend this one. You have to tweak with some of the settings to make it run a bit better. But once you do, it's still a lot better than just standard Minecraft. And we've still got like all the dynamic lights and everything. If I just pinch that torch, I can still walk around with the torch held up, light up the environment. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it's just way less resource heavy than ray tracing. Like I said earlier, that's probably still a good another 3 or so years away before that's feasible in VR. But it is pretty cool to get a sneak peek of what that's going to look like. And then for comparison's sake, we've just switched back over to no shaders again. Which, you know, it has that classic Minecraft charm. And it's a whole lot better performance-wise as well. Like, I can get like the full 90 frames per second out of this. It's a lot better than having shaders. So if you're prone to motion sickness in VR, I would probably recommend staying away from shaders because you're going to want as many frames as you can get. Going under 90 can make people feel a bit more sick. But if you've got an iron stomach and you've got a pretty beefy PC, definitely check out some of the shader packs out there. There are some pretty cool ones that work really well in VR. But unfortunately ray tracing is not one of them just yet. What the heck are you shooting at? Oh, me. Oh, I'm not in creative anymore. Hold up. Yeah, that's right. You can't touch me now, can ya? So I'll leave links to everything that I've talked about down below. So the Vivecraft mod, so you can play in VR yourself, the Ray Trace shader, and also sealed as vibrant shaders as well. So you can try all this out for yourself. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more, because I am definitely going to be revisiting Minecraft very soon. I'm slowly getting addicted to it again, and it's not healthy. But anyways, I'll see you on the next one.